Okay guys, as you know, I've turned the grill on high, both of the knobs, and you can actually starting to see it smoke right now. We're gonna let it smoke a couple minutes. Once it's done smoking, we'll apply our first level of seasoning to it. But this is how it looks when it first starts smoking. So don't get, concerned or overwhelmed. It's gonna look like that. Got my foil liner in the back here, all ready. And I got my griddle seasoning, my tongs, and my paper towels already. I've already cleaned it with water and I wiped it down so it's nice and dry before I turned it on. Thanks for watching. It is about 95 degrees out here, and of course today I decided to season my Blackstone. I went ahead and I turned it on. I put another video of how to just make sure there's a battery, how to turn it on, so you can check out that video. Just a quick one. You can see that the smoke right now is burning off. It's been about 10 minutes now since the grill's been on, and it's just kind of burning away the chemicals right now, as you can see. I have my seasoning, my Blackstone seasoning I'm going to use. I have my tongs here. Use about 1 to 2 tablespoons because I have a 2-burner grill instead of a 4-burner grill. And then I have paper towels, super thick. And we're gonna go ahead and spread the seasoning around with the paper towels. I'll probably do this about a good, probably like 4 or 5 times. So each time we'll have to wait for the grill to cool down before we put on that other layer. But you could definitely see the coloring in it. It's not black like it used to be. When I first got it, it was all nice and beautiful, but it's supposed to look like this. So you're supposed to see the different colors. There you go. Good. So I went ahead and I put 1 to 2 tablespoons of this on it. I did about 1.5 tablespoons. I took my tongs and I used this paper towel, and you can see how dirty it is already with the stuff. So what we're trying to do is we're just trying to create a layer of seasoning on it. And I'm pretty excited to do our second layer. I'm just waiting for the smoke to clear so we can go ahead and do our second layer. And so I went and got my tongs, which are a little bit better. These ones don't open very far. You can see how far they open, which is not a lot, so it's hard to grab the paper towel. So I just grabbed my other tongs here. Definitely use a pot holder. It is super hot if you don't use a pot holder, especially being out in the 90-degree weather. All right, guys, good news. I do not see any more smoke on it anymore. So we're gonna go ahead and put our another coat on. About 1.5 tablespoons here. Get this baby. Get my glove on because it's hot. Remember, I told you guys, make sure you wear pot holders or something because it gets really, really hot. So we want to make sure we're spreading it all over evenly. We need the thin layer to be evenly coated along the whole entire grill, not just a little corner that it flew into. And of course, when you're doing this, you'll see the smoke. Make sure you go even, right? You want to do all the sides, the corners. You even want to do over here in the back, in front. And it does get hot. My arm is super hot. That's not covered by the pot holder right now. The only thing I don't like is the paper towels coming apart. So the paper towel pieces are going to be on the grill, which obviously we can blow them off, but still. Maybe I will get those shop towels that guy was talking about. There was another guy on YouTube that was talking about shop towels, which seem a little bit thicker. But for the seasoning part, I think the regular paper towels work okay. Not too bad, honestly. Just making sure I get all of the seasoning spread perfectly and thinly. I want a really thin layer on the whole entire grill. Just making sure in the corners that it's not piling up. Because my corner over here, it likes to sit there. All right, so we did our second seasoning. We're gonna go ahead and let that sit for a little bit, maybe 10 minutes or so, 15 minutes until all the smoke comes off. You can see it's smoking right now. Here's a close-up. Starting to look real good. I can't wait to grill on it for the first time. Just some paper towel pieces I didn't want on it, that's all. Nothing crazy. I don't know if you guys have that same problem with the little tiny paper towel pieces like me. Okay, welcome back. We can see it has stopped smoking now. It's still on high, but I don't really see any more smoke coming from it. So we're gonna add our third layer. Grab another tablespoon. First, before I do that, I wanna get my glove, my tongs, and my paper towel ready. Put about a tablespoon and a half on here. And spread it evenly all over. It is 90 degrees outside, guys. Super hot out today. Crazy. Good day to season your grill, right? As you can see, I'm getting the corners, doing just a thin layer all over the whole thing. Sure it's nice and even. Get the sides, the top, the front. Everything on here. All right, we're gonna let that sit for a bit till the smoke clears. Then we can apply our fourth layer. Okay, it has stopped smoking and it is time for our fourth seasoning. We have already done 3. Tablespoon and a half about. Trusty tongs. It always likes going towards this one corner. You want it nice and even. Not too much in one corner, not too much in the other corner, right? Come on up the sides, front. And let that baby burn off. We'll be back after the smoke. You can see it smoking as soon as you put the seasoning on. That's what you want it to do. And that's what it's starting to look like. We are halfway through seasoning. Another minute. It's been about 10 minutes or so since I put that last coat on. That was our 4th coat. This one will be our 5th coat. This is how it's looking so far. Get our pot holder because it gets super hot. Let me know if when you guys season yours, if you got the little bits of paper towels everywhere. And if when you seasoned it, did it all pool into one corner like mine's doing? We are on our 5th layer now. It has stopped smoking. I'm gonna go ahead and add another tablespoon and get this going. Probably want to go a little quicker than I just did. I had a hair attached to me, so I had to fix the hair. Okay. It is evenly spread. And wait for that to burn off. Here's how it's looking. You can tell the difference from when we first started seasoning it. Layer number 6. There we go. That layer went better than the other ones. See, getting to be a pro after 6. make it even. Only thing I don't like is how the paper towels break apart. That part is frustrating. Right inside the grill. It's all right though, it wipes off pretty easy, so it's not bad. Okay. I would say even layers. Except for this corner. Make sure your corners aren't pooling like mine does, or was. Beautiful, right? We are doing our final last layer, lucky number 7. 7 times. Goes about this much, nothing too crazy. Remember, thin layers. You don't want it to crack or anything like that. I think that was the smoothest, easiest layer we did. All right, we are done seasoning. So happy. This is what it looks like. We're ready to cook on it once it cools down and all the smoke withers away. I'd say another 10 to 15 minutes, the smoke will be gone. And then we can go ahead and start to grill. Thanks everyone for watching, and I hope you enjoy your new Blackstone. Take care.